Hi guys, hi friends, my name is Tekla. Yes, if this today is your first time of coming across Infinity's Gallery, thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful family. Just hit on that subscribe button, okay? Support this channel by subscribing, please. And also click on that notification bell beside the subscribe button. Like and share my videos. Also place a comment. I'll be there to answer any question, okay? Thank you so much guys for all your love and support. So today we'll be demonstrating how to do a balloon sleeve. Yes, it's a short one, a balloon sleeve or a saturated puffy sleeve. So we'll be working with this. This is the project. I've already made this flare gown. Also the link is also in the description below. Just hit on it and learn how to do a princess dart with a flare gown. So but for now we'll be learning how to do a balloon sleeve on this, which I'm going to cut now. So sit back and relax, okay? Watch to the end. God bless you guys. So here our fabric is folded into two, and this will serve as our lining. Yes, and this will serve as our main fabric. So I'll be cutting a basic sleeve on this, which I will use to turn the main fabric. On the main fabric, I'm going to do a flare sleeve. I'm going to cut a full flare as a basic sleeve, okay, to match to the main fabric. So I'm going to cut a basic sleeve right now. So now I've made my starting point. Here's my starting line. And also I want to come down for a calf's height. Calf's height, to calculate a calf's height, bust circumference divided by 12 plus 1 inch. For my client, the bust circumference is 46 divided by 12 3.8 plus 1, that is 4.8. So approximately 5 inches. I'll mark 5 inches like so. So what next I will do now is to take our armhole circumference, which is 11 inches. Open it up, that is 22. My client is on a bigger size, so I'll mark it down like so. So I will go ahead and add 1 inch for seam allowance. So I'll give it an armhole curve, armhole shape. Here we go. We have our armhole shape like so. So what next I'm going to do is to find the full length. The full length of this basic sleeve is 9 inches. Actually 8 inches. I will go ahead and add 1 inch, making it 9. Okay, making it 9 inches for the full length. 1 inch for folding, for joining to the main fabric at the armhole area, and also joining it at the lower hem. That is altogether is 9 inches. Okay, so I'll go ahead and make it a straight line like so. So what else I'm going to do is to find our round sleeve measurement, which is 17 inches. 17 divided by 2, we have 8.5. So I'll mark 8.5 like so. I also add 1 inch for seam allowance. From now I'll connect it to this. I will connect it all the way straight to the armhole. So what next I'm going to do now is to cut it. So I will use this to get the second sleeve. I will use this to cut the second sleeve. It's supposed to be 2. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and give it a notch to know where to join it to the main fabric at the upper arm. So what next I'm going to do, we are done with our basic sleeve. So I'll now bring in our main fabric. It's supposed to be 2. Here we have 2 basic sleeves. We're going to have 2 here as well. So I'll go ahead, to make our round flare. So you need to join it, fold the fabric into two. We have 1 2, fold it into 4. Okay, so we have 2 in folds, so I'll also fold it again. That is 4 folds. So what I'm going to do now, so let me turn it like so. So from this is a, look at it, 2 places, and here is a closed edge. So I'm going to calculate the circumference. Okay, here it's been folded into 4 like so. So what I'll do now is to calculate the radius. Okay, for our armhole circumference is 22 inches divided by 6.28 for a full circumference. Okay, but if it is for half, it's 3.142. So because I'm cutting a full circumference for the radius, so I will divide it 22 divided by 6.28. So what I have is 3.5. So I'll go right there and measure 3.5 like so. I have 3.5 here from the tip, from the apex, 3.5. Also here we have 3.5. I'm going to connect it like so. Okay, so we'll now measure from here our full length of the sleeve. What we have here is 9. So we also have 9 here. So I'll measure 9 all round. Measure around 9 all round the armhole. All round. So like so, I measure 9. So I'm going to cut the radius, and I'm now cut the length of the flare. So like so, I'll use this. So here we have our full flare. What I'm going to do is to open it up on one side. Okay, I'll open it up like so. So I'm going to use this. Once I open it up, at the other end, close edge, I will give it a notch. This will serve as the shoulder area. So I've opened it up. I've opened it up at this end. Okay, I also give it a notch here. This will serve at this shoulder area. So I'll use this to cut the second sleeve. Now we have 2 flare, 1 2. So what we are going to do now is to turn the basic. I've notched it, remember. I'll take one of these. Okay, look at how flare it is. So we're going to turn it this way. Right side, this is the right side. Okay, right side facing each other. I'll flip this side, this flare side, right there on this edge, almost contained in the basic lining. So I'll flip at one end, I'll hold it with a pin. So I'll hold it down with a pin, like so. And I also notch at this point to know the exact center. Okay, I'll give it a tiny notch. Remember the right side. And also notch the center of this. So this center now, to form the center, to match the center point. So here we have the center. I'll use this. So I'll use this at the center of this plate of the basic sleeve. So sorry guys, I lost some of the clips of this video. But what I did after holding it with pin, I went ahead and stitched all around the both sides, okay? So as I was stitching, I was pleating the excess fabric. As I was stitching both at the shoulder area and the lower hem, I was just making sure that all the excess fabric was fixed into the basic sleeve. So after the pleating, we have our final result. That's our balloon sleeve without an elastic, but with a basic sleeve. So thank you guys for watching to this point. I really appreciate you all. If this tutorial has been so helpful to you in any way, please don't forget to subscribe, okay? Be a family, be a member of this amazing channel. Please share the video. Ask any question where you do not really understand, okay? So sorry for the lost clip. Thank you guys. Really love you all. Thanks for your support. God bless you all. Bye.